Now, of course, I loved Lightfall. It was spotless, completely devoid of any problems whatsoever. I am so happy that Bungie has blessed us with another spectacular DLC. After all, Lightfall is a masterpiece in every way. The combination of expert storytelling and incredible dialogue really cements it as the pinnacle of what Destiny has to offer. And to commemorate this outstanding achievement, I've decided to go to Steam, where I just want to look at all the positive things that people have to say. It's a lot of positivity. I'm positive these are all Bungie hating trolls, guys. Let me debunk these horrible people who are attacking this small indie company. At this point, Bungie should just hand over the story writing to ChatGPT. It would probably do a better job. This DLC was written by a 15-year-old girl on Wattpad. It seems the reviewer Nedcut put the word bro. I cannot recommend this in good faith. I'd say that I hope Bungie learns from the plethora of poor reviews, but if they knew how to take criticism, we wouldn't have gotten this pile of shit in the first place. He's clearly just a hater. This review had more thought put into it than the story of Lightfall. This one is just a YouTube link. €50 for a DLC, total up to €400 with next to no content in a 6+ year old game already struggling with a split player base. Devs hate the player base and have zero respect for them and their time. Avoid. How many versions of the same paid for patch content in a game that isn't good are you going to let yourself be conned into buying? Oh my god. How many versions of the same paid for patch content in a game that isn't good are you going to let yourself get conned into buying? It'd be funny if this wasn't fucking the industry beyond repair. See, true game truths is clearly just a Destiny hater. Him calling Destiny not good really offends me. There is so much good in Destiny. I don't know what he's talking about. There's like the raids. For everybody that's complaining that Bungie broke their promise of one new armor every year, which is literally the bare minimum you'd expect from a core playlist, honestly, you're just ungrateful to the content you get. Us true Destiny fans don't want you playing the game. No safe space. Many will complain about the sheer stupidity of this DLC, yet those same people will buy the next one and the ones after that. The people who play the game are pigs at the tro. I am not a pig at a tro, okay? I willingly worship Bungie because they deserve it. God damn it, they deserve every ounce of praise that I give to them. Pretty bad story writing and bad changes overall. Truly the most Destiny moment of all time despite the success with Witch Queen. Not recommended. After being hyped up since the Season of Arrivals, Lightfall has become a worthy contender for worst DLC in Destiny history, a heavily contested category. What was once marketed as a huge turning point in the story and one of the more promising DLCs has turned into the filler episode of the Light and Dark saga. Why would you write a whole, review about it? Why don't you just enjoy it? Why don't you just let people enjoy it? Did they outsource the main story to Marvel? The hell happened? Please, God, just tell the whole story for once. New and returning players, stay away. To keep things brief, Bungie has made the gameplay of Destiny worse. The new mod system is trash, build crafting is essentially gone, enemies are just bullet sponges now, abilities take forever to recharge, Strand is practically useless, and the campaign was absolutely awful. Do not buy this expansion until Bungie directly addresses the community's griefs and makes some changes. Who let them cook? Alright, so it's not well reviewed on Steam. I'm sure it's well reviewed elsewhere, like Metacritic. Damn. The Reddit community is really where the true Destiny 2 fans are. I'm sure that people have great things to say about it there. One new Crucible map, one new strike, nothing new for Gambit, no new core vendor armor. What did you spend all your time on, Bungie? Designing a lifeless city that's devoid of citizens because they are all jacked into your MacGuffin-powered VR playing Sword Art Online? At this point, I couldn't care less about saving the freeze pops of citizens. Where's the content? No, yeah, they didn't even add a new Crucible map this season. What are you talking about? I mean, they're clearly busy developing content for us to enjoy, guys. You really have to be patient with them. Remember, they're a small indie studio. Bungie seems to think that Strand makes the game Doom Eternal, where high mobility is key to survival. Unfortunately, Destiny is not Doom, and grappling and web slinging only gets you killed in anything Legend difficulty or higher. Okay, well, clearly the Steam page, the Metacritic page, and the Reddit page are all overrun by trolls. So I'm gonna go to the real source, where I get my opinions. Destiny 2 YouTubers. What do they have to say about this expansion? I'm sure that someone like My Name is Bife is there to calm everyone down and tell everyone how good the expansion is.
I only think I've been disappointed by Destiny's narrative more than this on 2 occasions. The first instance was D1 Vanilla, because I had no idea where my expectations should be, and they were through the roof. But the chief example of all of these things, the thing that stands out like a sore thumb amongst all the others, is the Veil. I am the lore guy in this community, with, of course, exceptions like Myelin and Evase, who also do fantastic stuff, but point being, I am the quote-unquote lore daddy, and I can't tell you what the Veil is, because I don't know. They don't explain it in the story. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit mad at that, but I am. Why? Because it turns the entire campaign into a long episode of Chase the MacGuffin.
Hold on. The plot hole about Strand. Why the hell is there just fucking Strand threads all over the place? Yeah, we're suddenly like somehow gifted enough to be like, it's ours. And you know, people are like, you know, there was not enough time because it's an invasion. There's not enough time for you to create a relationship with Rohan and for you to actually feel hurt when he dies and he sacrificed himself. Okay, not enough time for that, but we had enough fucking time for a Karate Kid scene where we're in training. You know, what was that Mr. Miyagi shit with Osiris?
Bungie, what the fuck was this? What was this expansion? What were you thinking? I paid $50 for this piece of shit. This reminds me of a Stevie Wonder song. Because this is as lazy as it gets. How do you make something this incredibly bad, overwhelmingly negative on Steam? How is that possible? You went from Witch Queen, which even I, the #1 ranked Destiny 2 hater NA, said was good. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. And you somehow go from that to Lightfall. Who is the writing team at Bungie? Is the creative team just one intern stimming out of his mind? It's what it has to be at this point. I don't know. Here go another player tip. Don't ever play Destiny 2.